Maybe this hand can have a glove. Wrong hand. That hand ain't gonna work. Oh no, I can maybe do it this way. It just means I have a rough edge for some reason. Fascinating. It be a little cold today. I forgot to change my thumbnail. It's fine, I'll change it later. To be fair though, I have been changing my thumbnails, so it's not like... Eat. There's a cat on my lap, she wants to climb into my tablet, so it's like... What are the plans? Do I start arting? Do I just... What is Jaina doing? What is Jaina like? Jaina is my sweet girl. That likes to play with my emotions. Did you, baby? But watch. If I use this pen, she's gonna probably try to attack it or something. Wouldn't surprise me. Hey, what's up? So, right off the bat, I have news. Not great news either, just news, per se. I know the stream has just started, and there's a chance I will be talking about it a bit, and I apologise in advance for that. But I had a very close near-death experience earlier. I've probably said that like about a few things, but this one was legit, like really, really close. I don't even know, inches, centimeters, I don't know, but very, very close. I came very close to being hit by a car. It's not every day you almost get hit by a car. So yeah, I'm still in a little bit of shock. I talked to my mum, and you know, she was always like, "Well, damn, drivers better, keep an eye out better." No, but this guy was speeding. I was getting off the tram, and yeah, so I stepped off, and then this car just went whoosh right past me. It was terrifying. And like I said, I apologise if I talk about it a little bit. So, yeah, that was my morning. Great start to the week, almost getting hit by a car. Yeah. Although the chances are if I was hit by this car, because of how fast it was going, like there was no mercy, this car was just zooming. Nice. More money is always good. But yeah, no, that was an experience I didn't need. I don't need to be almost hit by a car to know that almost being hit by a car would suck. Jaina's purr is very, very soothing for me. Thank you, Jaina. Much appreciated. She purrs good. See, I'm not too sure when my next stream will be after this, because my work hours are a little bit all over the place at the moment. Like, I'm not supposed to start until Friday, but there's a slight chance that I'll get called in if they need someone to fill in a shift, so there's that. No, my hand wasn't hurt, I'm just wearing a glove, because it's cold. But yeah, I was actually also in the hospital a couple of days ago as well, because my broken finger has started leaking for some reason. So I'm currently on antibiotics. And yeah, we'll see. And Jaina just purrs. She doesn't care. She's just happy that I'm home. Yeah, I was coming back from a friend's place. Damn, that's annoying. Our my workplace has also raised its wages as well. So now instead of just under 28, it's now just over 29 an hour. So I'm pretty happy about that. More money is always good. Hey, that's cool. Whatever you want to do. And it looks like Jaina is going to settle. Okay. It might just be my lighting, but my monitor doesn't seem to be as bright. Of course, I've got the windows closed, so... And the reason they're closed is because I don't know how to open it. But hey, look, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to be arting, chatting, seeing how I feel. But yeah, no, legit, I could have been in a hospital. This could have been a whole different situation. No stream, maybe a random... I think on Discord at one point saying, hey guys, I was hit by a car. Looks like I've got permanent injuries. Because if I was hit by that car, there is no doubt in my mind that I would have been injured. If I didn't die, I would have been seriously injured at least. And I don't care how dramatic that sounds, it's not every day you almost get hit by a car. And if anyone does almost get hit by a car every day, I feel so sorry for you. That is really not a good way to live. Yeah, that's about how long my smallest relationship was as well. A couple of hours. But it wasn't really a relationship. It was more like this guy decided that out of me and my friend that he liked me more. And then at the end he was like, oh no, wait, I think I prefer your friend. That's how it happened. He basically said that she was sweet, but that I was hot. Yo, what up? Please entertain me with stories. I need stories. I need good vibes today. After all, having another, the closest near-death experience really does wonders to your brain. And yes, I did. Great, allergies. I did talk to my mum though. Like, as soon as I was indoors, I was going to message her, but I was like, you know what? I'd rather just talk to Mum because I'm still in shock. I don't know if you can see my cat, but she's here. Can you see? No, I don't think you can see her. There she is. You can see, like, her little head just there. There she is. Maybe. We'll see. Sorry, you can't see her properly. That's the best I can do, unless I lift her up, but she's comfy. But there's a cat on me. She's very cute. If I lift her up quickly, do you think she'll stay on my lap? Oh! Here we go. Sorry, I just wanted to be comfy. But yeah, I'm really not trying to sound like I'm over-exaggerating, but yeah, I think I came this close to dying. Or at least being seriously injured, as I said. At least it wasn't a bad day, besides that. I'd been hanging out with some mates, which was cool. It was fun. They let me stay over because it was late and because I was exhausted. So, thank you for that. But yeah, no, that happened. Oh, but the other thing as well. Drawing, it's freedom. For me, it's freedom on a page. That's what I like about drawing. I did, but he's asleep right now. No doubt when he sees it, he might call me or he might message me and say, oh my god, what the heck. Of course I told Dolan. I was actually going to wait until I saw him later, but I was like, I'm going to be talking about it on stream, and there's a huge chance that he'll come, and I really don't want him to hear it on a stream as opposed to in person, so. Oh, right, it's someone you may or may not recognize. No, I get it. I have half an hour for a break, and one time I went to this place, and they took ages. It took ages before my food was actually ordered, and I asked them very politely. I said, I only have another 10 minutes for break. Is there any chance that you can put me ahead of the queue just a little bit? And they said, sure. It took a little bit of talking, but no, I was put ahead of the queue. This was like a couple of weeks ago. I was put ahead of the queue, and they were like, yeah, sure. Because they understood, that I worked. And I wasn't just, just some random that was visiting for the day that was impatient. This was my lunch break. And lo and behold, I decided, oh, I want to get this. Yeah, so I don't know how many people know or have noticed, but I now actually look more like my namesake. I actually have gold-ish hair now. I'm still brown up the top, so it's more ombre, but yeah, I like it. I don't think I've... Thank you. I've had a lot of people give me compliments. Not one person has said, that was a bad choice, But no, please talk to me today. Tell me about what's happening, what's been going on with your lives, because, like I said, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that happened. Almost hit by a car. That's what I was saying. I keep on being like, oh, but this, and then but that. The tram driver actually came out to see if I was okay, like the guy that was driving the tram. And he was like, if it was me, and I quote, this is exactly what he said. He said, if that was me, I would have shit my pants. He said that to me. But yeah, there are a couple of other people that got off the same time as me. They were behind me though, so if I wasn't the first person to get off, there's a chance I could have witnessed a car accident instead of been. I don't know. Look, it's just one of those split-second decisions. Like, I got off very, very slowly. Like, I just took a quick step down, and then when I took my other step down, whoosh, that's when the car went past. And it was running a red light as well, so there is no way, shape, or form that if something had happened, it would have been my fault. Oh, I struggled for 5 years. I have a job at the moment. My bosses like me. We got a raise recently. I don't know if it's because of the state or just because they think, hey, we're asking a lot of our employees, they should be paid a little bit better. Not that we were getting paid bad, but... Oh, that's nice. As long as you all get along, because I know that some families can be a bit all over the place. I'm hearing myself and I'm like, yeah, my voice is just a little bit... I'm a little stuffy. I think it's winter. I definitely don't have a cold or anything. COVID was fine, by the way. Saying it's fine is really weird, but no, I survived. I didn't go to the hospital as I originally thought that I might be. Because I'm an asthmatic, and I figured that maybe the symptoms would be really bad for me, but basically I just ended up napping through a lot of it. That's nice. Sorry about the sickness, though. But yeah, no, I can hear myself, and I'm like, oof, yeah, you sound funny, Gooby. It's fine. I don't stream because my voice is awesome. Oh, there's a little bit of asthma. That's okay, my puff is nearby. No, I've been unlucky. I have. I liked it. Look, I'm just over it, you know. Oh no, absolutely. I struggled for a long time to find a job. It's very sucky. But then you get someone that's like, yeah, I like you. Let's give you a chance. Could be good for us. Could be good for the company. Although I think the main reason I got hired was because I had an RSA, and that's I don't know what the American equivalent is, but basically it means I can serve alcohol. It's a license. It's a license to serve alcohol. And that's one of the reasons why my job hired me. So a lot of my shifts are serving alcohol. Yeah. I'm not overworking myself. Trying not to, anyway. I came out of isolation last Wednesday. I'm seeing Dolan tonight. We're going to see Thor Love and Thunder. Should be fun. So, I've seen some reviews. I haven't read all the reviews, though, because I don't want to accidentally get spoiled. But, you know, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. It should be a fun time, though. Just good to get out and watch a movie. So, a lot of other places are experiencing heat waves, whereas here, it is so cold. So when I see people complaining about heat, it's sort of like, yeah, well, that reminds me that not everyone has the same weather. By a long shot. I still can't believe I almost got hit by a car. The dude, or female, I don't know, didn't see. The car drove by really, really fast. We're either running away from something or in a rush to get somewhere. One or the other. Because they weren't stopping. I think even if they hit me, they wouldn't have stopped. They would have just kept going. No, we don't. I'm watching Stranger Things. I haven't seen the last episode, so please, please don't spoil it for me. But I've been watching, I started watching from the beginning. It's been fun to, watch it again. Because there are a lot of characters and events that I'd forgotten about. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. So it's kind of nice to rewatch something. How am I? Shocked. Actually, I almost got hit by a car today. I have no idea. I haven't seen the trailers. I just know the movie's out. Hey, Raven. But anyway, here's me shading. Hope it's not too boring. Nope. I just got over COVID. And then I had a thing with my finger. It's infected. And I'm on antibiotics. And then just today I almost got hit by a car. So, yeah. Okay. If I remember, I'll do that. So, I am sorry. Like, I'm legit sorry. But even though I just got over COVID, I'm definitely still it's either chronic fatigue or it's after effects. I don't know. Some people think it could be a bit of both. It sucks though. I hate being sick. Sick sucks. Okay. Cool. Listening to music is good. I'm just over health stuff. Can I just have a week of nothing, please? Can I just have a week of just peace and not dealing with any bullshit, please? Please, I would really appreciate that. Please and thank you. Things happen to me when I'm on a high. Not as in I was high or anything like that, but you know, I was coming back from my mate's place. It was a good stay. So, yeah, then I almost get hit by a car. That was not my fault in any way, shape, or form. I called my mother, told her, and she was like, well, shit, basically. So, yeah, either I would have either been injured or I would have died because that car was going so fast. Yeah, I hate that when they play a thing and you're like, I know this, I know this, I know this, but I don't know this. What is it? I feel that so hard. And like I said last time, not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying the look of this picture so far. More shades. That's fine. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Oh. And my face is still itchy because I have no idea what this thing on my skin is. I could find out, but I need to save up more money. It's all money. Spend on a thing. Money. An unexpected expense that you had. Money. Dear God, it just keeps happening. Like I said, I would really, really like it if things could just stop. Like, thank you. I'm glad that I'm okay as well. But that was like a really close call. Like, I've had a few close calls this year. Like, back in February, I think it was, I was on a tram and a car smashed into it. So if I'd been in the car, that would have definitely been a fatal accident. As in, someone would have died in that crash, or at least got seriously injured. But no, I was on a tram and I saw the car go backwards, so that was one experience. And then about a month or two ago, I choked on a bit of foil that was in my asthma inhaler, just hidden. And now today came this close to being hit by a car, so. Yeah, no, so there's a lot of stuff. I don't know why it's happening, I don't know what I've done, but please stop, give me a break. Thank you. I'm wearing my hoodie. I got this from Dolan. It was an early Christmas present. He said he wanted to give it to me because, you know, it's winter at the moment and he thought it'd be nice. So yeah, I appreciate it. Dolan's great. Like I said, he's currently asleep, but no doubt when he reads my message, he'll probably either call me or write back with a very concerned, OMG, are you okay? Doll. Well, not cute kitty game foul, but I had a near-death experience today. A car almost hit me. This close. Like, I just stepped off the tram. I don't know what the equivalent is in other places. Like, it's not a train, it's not a bus, but it is on a rail network that's on the road with other traffic. I'm pretty sure that there are other names for it, but yeah, here in Australia we call it a tram. And yeah, I just stepped off and a car just whoosh went right past me. Like, not a care in the world. The light was red. I definitely had right of way. And yeah, that happened. Very near death experience. That I didn't need. Anyway, that was my life today. So, I know I'm gonna jinx it, but surely this week can't get any worse. Please. Hey, congratulations. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you for the continued support. If I could have like little stickers and things go across the screen, I would. I really, really need to organise Streamlabs. I mean, I'm paying for it, I'm just not using it. Because I did get a Streamlabs thing, but that's cool. I can see a thing there. So yeah, I will maybe work on some commissions later, but for now I just kind of want to chill, you know. They weren't. They were speeding. They were speeding. They didn't care. They did not care. But yeah, nah. Very close. I know that occasionally I can exaggerate things a little bit, but no, this was very much a near-death experience. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I get that. But no, thank you. But again, yeah, very close to death. Didn't need it, but I have it now. My fist wouldn't have made it, wouldn't have done much. Like, if I had stepped off quicker, or if I'd taken a bigger step out, because I, just took a small step down. Sometimes I like to sort of leap out of the tram a little bit, because, I don't know, I'm in a mood, or I'm just like, yeah, no, this is fine, there's no cars. But I did not leap. But if I had leapt, there's a huge chance I probably would have been hit. There are all sorts of situations where I was like, yeah, I could have been hit. So, yeah, that might be on my mind for the rest of the week. Has it taught me any lessons? That people are freaking idiots and they just don't care. There are some people that legit don't care. I'm willing to bet that if I was hit, the car would have just kept going. You think I could have beaten the car up? That is the first thing I've heard today. Oh, look, honestly, commissions would help me. I wouldn't say money's tight, but money is going. It's not really coming in right now. So a couple of commissions would be nice, but I'm not about to beg and plead or anything like that. I did have someone ask for a commission recently. I, followed up an email and they haven't emailed me back, so it's fine. It happens. They'll probably get back to me eventually. They probably just don't spend all their time on their computer like I do. If I'm not working, I'm on my computer. So, the fact you think I could have beaten that car up is amazing. Yeah, people suck. No one here though. Yeah, no, COVID was Wednesday last week. Done and dusted. Another thing to tick off my list. I never end up in hospital, thankfully. Arigato, thank you. That's okay, look, there's nothing wrong with being tired. If you're tired, you're tired. There's nothing wrong with relaxing, seriously. More people need to relax. But at the same time, you need to make money to live, so, yeah. There goes my wisdom. Yeah, but there was always the chance of my, breathing being off or something because of my asthma. But yeah, no, thankfully that didn't happen. I got lucky. Which is really weird because my housemates, like, they are both suffering side effects still. Just make sure you don't relax when a car's about to hit you. Lol, no, definitely not. I need to stop scratching my face. I don't know what this skin thing is. I've had it for maybe 2 years now. It just comes and goes depending on the weather, depending on stress. Might be rosacea, I don't know. I need to go back to the skin place, but money and all that, so... It's not one thing, it's another. Good job, Silver. Good job. Like I said, I don't think I have work until Friday. But I did put my hand up for Wednesday or Thursday if they need someone to come in. Because that's an option. It's like, you're not scheduled, but if you're free, just put a little highlight on the day. And that works. Oi, 2 dates! Woo! That's awesome! I hope they go well. Dating be a bitch. I say that from an outsider's perspective. Just seeing some mates, what they've gone through and all that, it's just yikes. And yeah, I too was kind of not necessarily looking for... It's complicated, okay, because Dolan and I were at this point where it was like, we want to be together, but if we meet anyone else and if we think that they might be a better fit for us or something like that, then, you know, that was a thing. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like we were purposely looking for, you know, other partners, but if we just happened to come across someone, it was like, yeah, I think they might be better suited for me or something like that. And even then, when I was on that thing, there's no way that I would have dated anyone without, you know, being friends first, so... But anyway, that's what was going on. So yes, I have had a couple of dating experiences, if you want to call it that. More just meeting people and just figuring out things. Like I said, adulthood is complicated. Things happen you don't expect to happen. I thought I was just trying to make this a bit tidier. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like at the moment, you guys know how I have those 2 former housemates. One of them is currently in a, I'd say, long-term relationship. They've been together for about 15 months now. Things seem to be still going really well. But my other housemate has tried a few different dating apps, dated a couple of people, and nothing just seems to be working. So I hope he finds someone, though. He's really nice. He deserves someone. They both do. I mean, one of them has someone, so that makes me really happy. Because they're both great guys, and they deserve, you know, people that love them or want to be with them, you know. It's just one of those things. Dating be difficult. No one tells you how difficult life is going to be. Oh, they say it in songs, but you don't know until it actually happens to you. Do it! I've got some Maltesers and chips I might probably eat soon. I'll probably make myself another coffee. Because as I said, near-death experience, I think I'm allowed one more coffee, you know? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've, not on purpose, but I've also ghosted people. But a lot of that is anxiety. It's not... It's just anxiety and just being weird in general. You guys know that I'm weird. My thing is never to hurt someone on purpose. But yes, no, I have accidentally ghosted once or twice. Like, there was a guy that I went on a date with. Wasn't a great date. We had a few things in common. But the kind of deal breaker in that one was that I know this sounds weird, but he like really liked Funko Pop. And he was also a tiny little bit on the boring side, you know? And I did message him once after and, said thanks for, meeting up with me and things like that. And, hope you have a nice week or whatever. And he did reply back to that, but I never replied to the message after that. So, whoops, bad alley. But yeah, things like that, I don't do it on purpose. Like, I legit have anxiety, and sometimes I just can't talk. I'm sorry. There is a cat on my lap. She's being sweet. But to be honest, before Dolan, I had okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better, one time I actually went on one of the dates, and the dude thought that it was cancelled just because we didn't, check on whether we were still doing it the morning of. We did it the night before. I was like, hey, we're still hanging out tomorrow. I was like, yeah, no, that's cool. But then instead, the day of, he was like, oh, I didn't know that it was still happening. So I ended up just kind of being alone for about 2 hours. So that was fun. He ended up coming down, but, And it turned out that he was really sporty. The only thing we had in common is that we both liked Friends. So, yeah, that one was never going to go anywhere. I used the excuse of needing to leave because I had chronic fatigue, and, like, that was legit. Like, I was legit sore, but, oof. But no, MFAL, that sucks. I'm really sorry that happened to you. No one deserves that. Like I said, dating's a bitch. It's okay. They still ended up showing up. Okay, the funny thing was, though, we were going to meet at a certain cafe, and then by the time that I actually walked all the way there, it was closing, so I still ended up, buying a drink, I think, or just something I could eat. I can't remember exactly what happened. So then I found another cafe that I could sit in, and I messaged him and was like, hey, so the cafe we were going to meet at is closed, so I'm at this cafe if you're on your way. And he's like, oh, it's still happening? I didn't think it was still happening today. I'm still in bed. And I'm like, okay. But he ended up coming down, which, mega late. We still had dinner. So, it's not like he didn't show up at all, but he almost didn't. Anyway, so it happens. Fair enough. I understand that. But yeah, no, my mate definitely deserves someone. I've noticed that one thing that I tend to say a lot is that you'll find your perfect person, and I really should stop saying that. What I should really be saying is you'll find someone that fits your ideals, that you'll get along with, that you guys could have a, oh, sweetie, Jaina. No, she was nuzzling into my sleeve. I wasn't here last night, so she missed me. Well, he did buy me a drink later, if that helps. Oh, he paid for everything. He paid for everything. I didn't have to pay a cent. So chivalry is not dead. He probably would have asked me to pay him back, though, if he knew that that was probably the only date that we were going to have. Plus, this was also at the time of COVID, so when it was at its peak, where we were in lockdown, so a lot of places were takeaway only, or you can only sit down for maybe an hour or something like that. But yeah. Hey, I was on time. But he still paid for everything, so, Dolan, though. In the beginning, I think he paid for most things, but eventually, we kind of just paid for things in bits and pieces. Or I would pay for myself, he'd pay for himself, or sometimes we'd swap, like, oh, you get this one, I'll get the next one. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'd say there have been like a handful of awkward moments over the years of our relationship, but we've never had like a bad date or anything like that, so that's something. The only thing that he did that was a semi mistake in the beginning was he started telling me a really graphic injury that he had, like only a couple of hours after we started talking, or maybe it might have been the day after we started talking. And he could see that he was grossing me out, so he's like, okay, I can see that this is probably not something you want to hear about me on the second day, so he stopped. But yeah, no, he was telling me a thing that was very, very graphic, so like I said, it was an injury that he had, so. But he was just, I mean, we were just both awkward weirdos, so. Can't really fault him for that. We're both weird. It's fine. But no, that was the only thing that Dolan did that made me sort of be like, whoa, what? Okay. Was he started telling, and he knows this, is he did start telling me a very graphic injury that he had, and I was like, whoa, dude, what the fuck? But like I said, he picked up very quickly that it was probably not the best conversation to have with someone that you didn't really know that well. We weren't dating at that point either, we were just getting to know each other, so we were still friendly. We'd only just met. And the Earth Dong, oh absolutely, yes, brought up the Earth. Nah, there was no Earth Dong. Okay. Just sometimes you realize you have to drag the bottom layer. Oh, all good. Cool. Sorry, just looking at the drag and the colours and all that. It's like, yep, that needs to be dragged a little bit. It's fine though. The Jupiter ones? Yeah, I did. That was on Facebook earlier. I had a nice look at them. They're like, oh, pretty. Nah, I like planets and stuff. I'm not like a space geek or anything like that, but if anyone wants to tell me something interesting about space or something about our planet, I'll listen, you know? I might not necessarily understand, but I'll try to. Dating's a bitch, absolutely. And yeah, when me and Dolan were actually like together and official, like there was no like issues really. The only issue that we had, and it's it was a fair one, was that I was still talking to someone that I had a crush on. But he was one of my mates, so that was kind of a bit. See, I have a thing where I fall for my friends. A lot of guys I like were my friends first. It's the same with Dolan as well. He was my friend first. But we very quickly, we were dating within like 4 weeks. Yes, nah, it was beautiful. It was really nice. But hey, look, I'm just being honest. But Nadal and I think, started dating within 3 weeks. But bearing in mind, we did do a course together, so we saw each other practically every day. So, there was that. He had that for him. But yeah, no, dating's a bitch. And I suppose the other thing as well that worked really well with Dolan is that we wanted the same thing. We just wanted a simple, carefree, healthy relationship. That's all we wanted. That's all we both wanted. We just wanted a legit relationship. Like, no games, no. Yeah, so it was nice. Oh, that's cute. No worries, Silver. See ya. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Take care of yourself. And enjoy work. Hope it goes well during the week. Cool. Oops, that's not it. So this is why it's good to make sure you have your line art in order, so that way if the colours go off a little bit, you can just drag them back to their spots. There are so many tricks in Photoshop, or, you know, just art in general. We did. It's also, no, it should be okay. Something like that. I didn't see the dolphin, but a lot of comments were like, oh my god, it looks just like a Van Gogh painting, and I'm like, yep, no, I totally agree. Nah, Dolan's a character, no doubt about it. Still one of the funniest, sweetest people I've ever met. Legit as well. Like, a lot of people, I know I've said this before, but a lot of people put on an act, and then once you get to know them, their real self comes out, and Dolan was never like that. You know, he was just legit and honest from the beginning. So, you know. It definitely restored my faith in, air quote, not all guys are like that. And that some guys are actually legit nice and not faking. Right, I'm doing this the wrong way. Fair enough. I'm like, no wonder this colour isn't working. It's fine. Dull. No, I know that, but some of the swirls on it looks like a painting. That's what they meant. I just found it funny that almost every second comment was, wow, it looks like a Van Gogh painting. Yes. So many talented artists out there. So much history. Fair enough, but it's only in these like latest images where they're like, oh wow, it looks like a Van Gogh painting, where the clouds or the storms or whatever they are like swirling around each other. Shh, lol. Nice. Focus on the important stuff. Focus on the good things. Like me, for example, I was almost hit by a car, but I will do my absolute best not to, you know, have that be my only thought of the week. You know, there's other stuff going on in the world. Like I said earlier, apparently a lot of places are getting a heat wave, like it is the hottest. Yeah, it's like the hottest that it's ever been in England, which is crazy when you think about it. And England is not equipped to deal with the kind of weather they're getting at the moment. So there's a chance that a lot of structures may melt, which is horrifying. I'm just being honest. There, that's it. That's the painting that they were talking about. So as you can see, I'm not doing it very well, but I am dragging the colours to the line art, making it fit better. If that wasn't obvious. Yes. That's fine. Pretty big. It sounds about right. I'm pretty sure that question wasn't directed at me, but I'm going to answer it anyway. I've only been to a handful of states in the US. I've been to California, Nevada, and New York. Or Manhattan. So I'm not very well travelled in America. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that question wasn't aimed at me, but I'm answering it anyway. Yeah, no, it sounds like a lot of fun. I love going to places that can kill me. I mean, you could say, well, ironically, Gooby, you live in Australia, and I was like, yes, but I don't live near any of the deadly animals. Apparently, the worst thing that can happen around here is getting hit by a car. I'm sorry. No, honestly. I don't think there are any snakes. You might get bitten by a spider if you're unlucky, but I don't think any of the spiders in this area are, like, deadly, per se. Fires? No, fires could definitely kill you. If a building was to set on fire, then yeah, everyone's screwed. Yeah, I think the most danger around here is probably fire. We're very unlikely to get a tsunami. I'm talking about like where in my location right now. Like where my parents live, it's definitely bushfires. That's definitely the greatest threat where they live because they literally live in the bush. But no, here I'd say it's probably a building fire. We're very likely to get an earthquake. I'm sorry. So not Nevada. Nevada. No, they do. They do. I'm just saying that it'd be the most likely scenario here. The building will catch on fire. Unexpectedly while everyone's in bed. What else was I going to say? I don't know if I had any more wisdom. Probably just going to say some more random shit. But no, I think the most likely thing that'll happen here is a fire. Because like I said, there's no chance of tsunamis here. Earthquakes, very, very rare. Having a vending machine fall on you, though, is a very real thing. We get earthquakes occasionally, but not like your massive ones, just like tiny little shaky ones. So nothing deadly, per se. But yeah, specifically where I live, I think the most dangerous thing besides getting hit by a car is a fire. It won't happen if you... Hey, you never know. I could just be walking past and the vending machine will be like, hey, I don't like you. Smash. You don't know. You don't control the vending machine. I have no idea what I'm on about. I'm sorry. I'm random. But I like being random. I really wanted to stream. I would have streamed earlier, but I was still like kind of in shock. And I was like, yeah, I almost got hit by a car. Not something on my list of things I wanted to happen in my life, but here we are. Da 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 da, ba ba da da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Anyway, by denial, by denial. Sorry if I'm butchering the song. Volcanoes? Not really around here. I was just thinking out loud. Volcanoes? There's not really any volcanoes around here. Most of our volcanoes are dormant. Some were thought to be extinct, but no, a lot of our volcanoes are dormant. Anyway. I'm just trying to think of things that kill us. Like natural disasters. Plane crashing. That could be one as well. A plane just falls on top of your building. Crap, I'm really in Final Destination mode, aren't I? A plane falling on you, that's very unlikely, but in the city, that could happen. No, I still think the most likely thing is a fire. But vending machines are very dangerous. Do not take vending machines lightly. Yeah. Sure. Fair enough. Like I said, feel free to share random facts. I'm more than happy to have random facts thrown at me. Very happy. A super volcano. You've got a super volcano? Oh, I can't remember my volcano types, but I remember there was shield, which is like one of the more boring ones because it's literally just flat. And you had your cone. I really can't remember my volcano shapes. I remember being so fascinated by volcanoes when I was a kid. I think there was a part of me that wanted to be a volcanologist, but yeah. And no, I'm not talking about the Spock Vulcans. I did that wrong. I can't do it. Sometimes I can do it really well. Pah! Thank you, Jupiter. Thank you for saving our ass. I'm sorry. Psh. My denial. Oh, you actually do have a... Ugh, Jesus. Oh, I used to know so much about volcanoes, but as the years go on, things just leave your brain. And you forget everything that's cool. I believe so. That was just one massive eruption and it killed a lot of people. No, it killed everyone, didn't it? Basically. That's funny. That's funny. I might do a little bit of work on either Laurie or Isadora soon. Oh, right. That's actually really cool. See, little things like that. Fascinating. Please teach me. I like learning when I art. I'm not being sarcastic. I really do appreciate knowledge. Tal. Okay. Cool. Fascinating. And me just crazy about shadows and like, yep, gotta add a little bit more here. I don't have to add too much though. I think each picture I do is just a tiny bit more detailed than the last sometimes. We'll see though. Da, da, da. I'm having fun though. Very important when you art to have fun. If I wasn't having fun, then I wouldn't be doing this. Like, I think to be decent at something, you have to enjoy it. I mean, yeah, there's those people that sometimes hate a thing where they just have to be really good at it. No, I think with most people, it's, you know, you have to enjoy it to be good at it. Ooh, fascinating. Like I said, keep throwing those facts at me. Hiccup! And hiccups, apparently. But yeah, no, I'm not too sure when the next stream will be. It depends on if I don't get called in for work. I'd like to say maybe Wednesday or Thursday. But again, I don't know if I'm going to get called in for work. I put my name down. If they want me, yay. If not, it's not the end of the world. Life happens. But as I said, we've got a wage increase, so I'll be able to save, hopefully put away a little bit more money with any luck, and I'll be nice, you know. I like money. Money doesn't like me, though. I'm sorry. I'm baby. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. See, I was never good at any sport. So that was never an issue with me. I think a big part of why I sucked at sports, and I didn't realize this until years later, is because I have stubby thumbs. And a lot of sports you need to be able to catch, and because I had stubby thumbs, catching was a lot harder for me. And I never realized that until years later. I'm like, why is everyone so good at catching and why do I suck? Ah. Ah. That sucks. I've heard that. And that the Stormtrooper and Darth Vader's mask are based on samurais. I believe. That could be wrong though, don't quote me on that. Congratulations! It's good to have skills. My only skills, in my opinion, definitely not trying to sound braggish or anything. My only skills are art. Again, that's my opinion. People probably look at me and go, oh wow, this girl sucks. I'd like to think I'm not terrible at singing. And I suppose just being a very good, pet patter. That's a skill, right? Patting a cat. Please tell me that's a skill. But yeah, drawing and singing, I think, are the only things that I'm kind of good at. Everything else, though, no, not a chance. Ugh. Psh, I think I'm a good cat patter. I give Jane a nice pats. I'm really good at goofing off though and watching TV. That's good. I'm definitely not good at sleeping. I mean, I either sleep or I don't. But when I do sleep, it's a long sleep. I don't know. It's a struggle that a lot of people have. I know. Poor me. No, I love my cat. She's my darling. Yeah, Jaina likes me as far as I'm aware. She's had moments where I'm probably not her favourite person, but for the most part, it's been good. Jaina's my sweet girl at the end of the day. I love her very, very dearly. Oh wow, that was really off key. Bit better. Better than my last attempt. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the heck that first sound was. Anyway, I appreciate the company. I needed it. No, if I rest, I'm still exhausted the next day. Multiple days resting, though, does help. For me, cats all the way. Sorry. No competition. Me, though. Me. Dogs are great, though. I will pat them. I will call them puppy. I get along with dogs. But there's just something about cats. I don't know. Maybe because I grew up around cats. And besides one dog, I've always had cats. But no, for me it's cats. There is no way, shape, or form that I will rag on someone for not liking cats. Because that's just... It's sort of like, oh, well, you know, it's not your preference, that's fine. But no, I love my cat. I love my friends' cats. They're gorgeous creatures. You want to get me to be your friend? Send me cute cat pictures. Or pictures of your cat. Either one, it works. I will gasp. I will go, no. I will be happy. But no, for me it's cats. Again, nothing against dogs. Dogs can be absolute sweethearts. But no, for me it's cats. Jane is snoring, but I don't think anyone can hear her but me. It's so cute. No. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with liking dogs, as I said. Oh, thank you. I appreciate cats. Love the cat photos. Fair enough. That happens. I've only had one dog in my life. He was beautiful. I loved him very much. He was a sweet boy. Very beautiful dog. I miss him to this day. But I basically have him with me whenever I travel. Not him directly, like I don't carry any body parts or anything with me. But when he passed away, my mum showed me where he was laying a lot of the time. And there was some fur up against the fence. And I took some. And I still have that fur with me in my lanyard. So to some degree, I get to walk my dog every day. I know that's technically not true, but I have a piece of my dog's fur. He meant a lot to me. I think the thing that really, really sucked about the dog towards the end was everyone got sick. I had my chronic fatigue. Mum had bad hips. My stepdad had a bad ankle and eventually bad lungs as well. My brother and sister had type 1 diabetes. So everyone was sick. No one could walk him. It was sad. And I feel guilty. Because before I got sick, I would walk him a lot. We definitely bonded. Like, you know, I walked him. I was his usual walker. It was nice. I loved him. He was a good boy. He was a bit of a goofball as well, because, you know, dogs are goofballs. But no, he was a beautiful boy. He was a Siberian Husky as well, so yes, when I say he was a beautiful boy, he was a beautiful boy. So, eat. Anyway, I apologize if I made the chat a little sad. Besides that time when he ran away and killed a couple of neighborhood cats, never saw it, but we, you know, had to go to court a handful of times. Of course, yeah. Besides that, though, he was great. He was great. In fact, there was one time, I find this kind of weird. I mean, it's kind of common now because, you know, I'm just a klutz, but I fell. I was walking him, and he actually kind of got out. His leash left my hand, but instead of running away, he made sure that I was okay. He could have bolted, but he didn't. He came back to check on me and see if I was okay, and I remember that. It was mega sweet. He was a good boy. And once again, I don't think I'm in the right layer. Yep. Okay. Alright, no worries. One person I want to meet or talk to. I don't know. Yeah, no, he was a sweetie pie. He was a good boy. In every sense of the word, besides, you know, killing a couple of animals because, hey, look, it's a dog, it happens. It's in his nature. He was a very good boy. Matt. Yes, oh my god, yes, I would love to meet Matt. I still have technically not met him. We've spoken we've spoken on video chat once, and we talk on Facebook maybe once a week or something, sometimes a couple of times a week, depending on what's happening in our lives. But yeah, no, I want to meet Matt. I want to meet Matt. And I would also like to meet, people that have been around my streams for a while, ones that I would actually legit call my friends. So that would be cool too. But yes, no, I would love to meet Matt. We'd probably just gas bag over our, favorite video game females or something. Nah, he's great. He got married recently to a very pretty lady. Yeah, no, Matt's married now. Really happy for him. No, he's great. If he came to stream, that would be awesome, but I'm not about to be like, hey, dude, come to this stream now or I will be very angry at you. Who does that? Oh, no, she's lucky. I've never met her. I've never spoken to her. But we definitely know about each other. And do the whole, oh, so-and-so says hi, that is like, oh, yeah, I say hi back. That. But, yeah. I've never actually sent her a message or anything. So. And if I lived in America, there's... well, for one thing, I probably would have met up with Matt a few times now, but I definitely would have gone to the wedding. Like, just keep me away. Get a security guard. That's how you would have got me not to go to the wedding. By literally having a guard outside the door saying, no, you can't. It's like, but. I'm sorry, I'm being silly now. It's nice to goof off. I like goofing off. No. I'd like to say no, but at the same time, there's a chance that I probably could have been creeped on, so I'd be like, yeah, I need it for my protection, so... Oh, it's hard to say. Nothing wrong with that. If you can't sleep, you can't sleep. I've actually started taking melatonin. When I work, I take melatonin the night before. It's helped. It doesn't work as quickly as it says it would, but I'm getting sleep and I'm not staying awake for hours, so that's nice. It's keeping up its end of the bargain. I'm just going to check my phone because I think I have messages. Sorry, you're going to have to look at her hair for a second. Yep, I have messages. Ah, yes, the cat picture's nice. No doubt. Oh my god, the little ball thing is so cute. Oh god. Oh, those eyes. Can I just have a look at those eyes? Oh my god, so cute. I'm such a sucker for cats. I told you. Send me a picture of a cat and I'll just go gaga. Oh my god. Look. Oh. She's adorable. You're a lucky, lucky guy. Cats are great. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there's no doubt I probably would have been creeped on or something. Not because gotta use my quotes carefully, not because I'm a very attractive woman or anything like that, but just because I am female. So. Yeah. So yeah, I might work on commissions, but at the moment I just kind of want to relax. Yeah. Cool, cool. We're good, we're good. Yeah. Vengeance! Doll. That's cute. She sucks at playing dead. Nice. Anyway, sorry, I was just like kept thinking for a second. I really like how the shading's coming in this. I'm going to do that thing that I do because I'm crazy. I'm going to start doing some outline hair bits because, yeah. Not going to do the inside bits, just going to do some outside bits. And then I might either do a little bit more on Laurie B or Isadora because they both need to be worked on. Well, they don't have to be. I want to work on them. But no, I really like how this is coming out. Without sounding braggy. Am I feeling alright? Well, I almost got hit by a car earlier, so define alright. No, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I've been talking. I've been, chatting with some really cool people and, it's been nice. I needed this. So, but if you're talking about the COVID or whatever, I've still got a couple of side effects, I think. Oh, look, some relationships don't work. It's sad. Yeah, and Fowler sent me cat photos. I love them so much. Much appreciated. Not to go too far though. But yeah, I'm just doing the outside of the hair right now. Not too much. Don't want to go too far. Teehee. Lighter here. Dee 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 dee. No, I've had 3 days of work. My next work day scheduled is Friday. Hopefully they'll call me in on either Wednesday or Thursday for an extra shift because that would be awesome. Money is great. Please send kitty photos. Don't just send it to me though. Look, besides the shock and questioning my faith in, humanity, not that I wasn't already, but now I'm really questioning my faith in humanity, I'm fine. Like, there's not a scratch on me, but if I'd walked just a little bit faster, or if I'd taken a huger step off, then yeah, I probably would have been hit. No doubt in my head. It was a near-death experience. This is probably going to sound like almost Marvel-ish, but in an alternate universe, I'd probably be dead. In alternate circumstances, yeah. Not trying to sound dramatic, but it's true. It was horrifying. And I had witnesses. In fact, the tram driver actually jumped off and asked me, "Are you okay?" And he said, and I quote, and I said this earlier, "Oh, Dwight, you didn't hear? Yeah, I almost got hit by a car earlier. It was fun. It was great. Yeah. Nah, the dude was just. I was hopping off my tram, and the dude just sped past, just suddenly. Like we were in. Like I had right of way. I wasn't like doing anything bad myself. And yeah, the dude just sped past. And yeah, very close. Very close. Scary close. Like, a few more seconds. If I'd been a little bit quicker getting off the tram, or if I'd taken a larger step off, because I do that sometimes, just to be silly. Yeah, no. A very close near-death experience. A moment of, holy shit, did that really just happen? So yeah, that happened. And I know I can be dramatic sometimes, but no, I'm legit. There we go. Cool, cool. No, they sped a red light as well. They were either trying to get away or they're in a rush to somewhere. So, No, it happened. It's legit. It legit happened. It wasn't like I was at the door and they sped past. No, I was on the road and they sped past. Like, I had just stepped onto the road and I was about to take my next step. And then the car just went whoosh. And the tram driver actually came out and he asked me if I was okay. And then he said, and I quote, "If that was me, I would have shit myself." That's what the tram driver said to me. True story. But yeah, no, so some people suck. And yeah, another close call. The other ones have been, I was hit, there was a car that hit the tram when we were on it. The car was badly damaged. I don't know whether the person survived or not. Another one was about a couple of months ago. I choked on some foil. That was really scary. And just today, almost got hit by a car. And then there was also COVID last week. Breaking my finger and then having a slight infection. So that's great. Like I said, it's been a barrel of one thing after the other with me. I want a break. Can't I just not deal with anything for a while? It's sucky, but it's just how things are. I mean, if you want to. People love the cats. Most of my pictures of Jaina are the same. Where she is either just sitting in a very cute position or she's asleep. It's usually just she's sleepy on me in a cute position. But yeah, basically a lot of my photos of Jaina are the same. But I don't care because I love her. And it still pains me if I delete photos. Only because I'll only delete a photo if I've got like a couple of them that look the same. So yeah, I love my cat. She is on me right now. She is sleeping, so sorry I cannot grab her. I mean, look, people have Facebook pages for so many things nowadays. Nice. Congratulations for having a cat that has multiple faces. Jaina looks the same in a lot of my pictures, but I don't care because I love her. Love her little scruffiness. I also love that she's not 100% photogenic. Like, there are some really ugly photos of Jaina out there. Oh. Fascinating. Out of context, that sounds really gross. Like, if I didn't know you were talking about a cat right now. But even then, that's still gross. Lovely. Oh god, what a laugh. What did she just do, a little snicker? I think Jaina just did a light purr, or a light meow in her sleep. Jaina is weird, but I love her very much, as I have stated probably a million times at this point. How's the Rona? Gone. New news, Matt. We were talking about you earlier, by the way. Just saying that if I could meet anyone who, if I could meet anyone, it'd be cool if we could meet and, actually have a catch up. Anyway, so, long story short, I almost got hit by a car today. That's what we were just talking about. Yeah, I almost got hit by a car, so. Yeah, but it's true though. It was not my fault, okay? I promise you, I did not willingly go to get hit by a car, you know? Like, I don't know if you guys have them in the US, but we have a thing called trams where it's sort of a mix between a bus and a train would be the best way to describe it. It's on its own rail network, but it's on it's on the road, like on the main road. And yeah, I was stepping off. Yeah, enough, people are weird. I was stepping off, I was on the road, I was about to take another step to go cross the road, and then zoom. Right past me. Like, there's nothing I could have done. If I was hit, I either would have had a serious injury or I would have died. No doubt about it, because this guy was going fast. It wasn't like a dude that was like, oh, just ignoring, just ignoring the tram doors opening and just speeding, just going by simply, but. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so there are trams. So you guys know what a tram is. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, anyway, the ones in Melbourne I think are a little bit different. But yeah, I was stepping off a tram. If I'd taken sometimes I leap out. But this time I just took a quick step out, just stepped down, and I was about to start walking. And then the car just zoomed past. And I know I've told this like 2 times already, but the tram driver actually came out, wanted to check up on me, and he said if that was me, I would have shit myself. That was his reaction. But yeah, it was, I wouldn't say relieving, just kind of like, yeah, okay. Well, the trams here are normally pretty good. Like, there's a set of rules you have to follow, obviously, because, trams have right of, well, Jaina. Because trams are supposed to have right of way when it comes to traffic. Do it, please, absolutely. Do it, do it, do it. But I almost got hit by a car. That's the start of my week. A very near death experience. And I really thought the most dangerous thing I'd have to deal with is COVID, and that was actually not too bad. If I stood up, though, I could definitely feel the effects. Alright, no worries, Mfowl. Thank you so much. If you want to send me more cat pictures, I will not object. Take care of yourself, and if I don't talk to you before then, good luck on the dates. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Teehee. Oh, there's a little bit of asthma, but that's okay. It's not to that point of death. Sorry. I was coming back from a mate's house. I stayed the night because I was like, it's a little late. I'm a little bit sore. So, I would appreciate just staying the night and then travelling the next morning, which they were okay with, and I appreciated that. And yeah, when I was just outside my apartment, because the tram I catch just happens to be outside my apartment, which is one of the reasons. Sorry, and Val's just funny. Yeah. Which is one of the reasons why I picked this place, because it's really close to public transport, which is pretty much perfect for me. Anyway, so, yeah. It wasn't fun. Would not recommend almost getting hit by a car. If you can help it, do not get hit by a car. Promise it's not fun. And why is it only now that I can see mistakes? No, pedestrians are stupid, but there was no way that I was in any way, shape, or form in the wrong because the lights were red. Okay? The lights were red. So, either this dude, female, I'm not too sure what gender they were, but they were either getting away from something or in a rush to go somewhere. But no, if I'd stepped off any quicker, slower, I probably would have been completely fine. But any quicker, and yeah, we would not be having this conversation right now. I would probably be, well, I wouldn't be in an ambulance anymore. I'd be at the hospital. And yeah, no, that would have been a great call for, that would have been a great call for Dolan. Hey, you're the emergency contact. Just wanted to let you know that, that Ali, or Gooby, because he calls me Gooby. No, I was just like, I'm just gonna step out casually. I'm in a decent mood. I'm just gonna go home, and all that. I just stepped out and then whoosh. Yeah. It was scary. Not gonna lie, it was fucking scary. Forgive my language, but it was fucking scary. And yes, I did call my mum. I told her I was gonna message her, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I almost died. I'm gonna call my mum. And yeah, I talked to her and she wasn't very impressed that it almost happened, but at the same time, nothing you can do about stupid people. You can tell them they're stupid, but if they believe they're smart, they're still going to believe they're smart. I'm sorry, that was completely random, but it's true, it's true. Hey, Jaina. Oh. No, she loves me. She missed me. Like I said, I ended up staying out last night. But thankfully I fed her before I left, or she'd be very angry with me right now. So, yeah. Probably. I don't want to be a robot. No, I kind of... Actually, no. Not gonna lie. It'd be cool to be a robot. No more pain. I would appreciate that, actually. Being a robot would be okay. As long as they get rid of pain, I'm cool with being a robot. But I get to keep my personality. No. No. There's stupid, and then there's, oh my god, how have you managed to get out of bed this morning? Nice, please do. Okay. Right, okay. But yeah, no, I'm really, really trying not to sound like I'm being dramatic or anything, but that was like a literal near-death experience. Like, in alternate circumstances, I'd be dead. No doubt about it. Because that car was not taking any prisoners. That car just went whoosh. Or, meow, whatever you want to say. That's what happened. So yeah, out of all my somewhat near-death experiences, that one is definitely takes the cake. Not fun. Do not recommend. Stay alive. No, it was fast. It was speeding. Definitely speeding. And their stupidity almost cost me my life. Or my bones, at least. Maybe my spine. Oh, they didn't quite match. That's better. Still not matching. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just try again. If at first you don't succeed. There we go. Try again. Cool. Again. Do I need to do this? Probably not. But I like it. It's cool. Oh no, I'll keep that. That's cool. You'll probably notice I'm doing a thing where I'm actually cornering the hairs now. This is a new thing. I don't always do this. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of other, cool artists out there. I don't know them all, but they exist. Sticky, for example. I haven't actually been to one of their streams, but they often, give me a shout out at the end of theirs, and that's really sweet. So I'd say, maybe go out and check Sticky, see when they're streaming, because that'll be pretty cool. I don't know if they're streaming today, though. I haven't checked. But, Sticky's cool. Matt, he streams in the mornings. Well, my mornings. I think it's probably like in the afternoon or something in America. Nice. But no, there's like a lot of artists out there. Probably not quite my aesthetic, but there'd be other things that there'd be other people you could watch. "4 p.m. Right, okay. Because for me, that's like 6 in the morning. Lol, what? Do it! Please, share a link, absolutely. No, Matt's recently been dabbling into digital and it looks really cool. Totally not just saying that to be a suck up. No, I really wish I could attend streams more, but for the most part, I art, I work, or I sleep. Or I'm watching TV. I couldn't sleep, okay? It was not my fault. And then I'm like, oh my god, my mate's streaming. I'm awake for it. Let's do this. I didn't specifically stay up to watch you. I just happened to be awake and I'm like, yes, let's do this. But yeah, it was probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. You didn't realise how early it was. Yeah, no, it was early. No, I promise. I just happened to be awake and I'm like, why not? Cool. Check him out if you want to. Does really nice things. Keeps improving. You keep on saying there's no way you can improve more, and then lo and behold, it's like, oh wow, that's really good. How? Like, you were good before, but you're better now. Like, how does that even work? It's weird. Oh, like I said, I wasn't here last night. So. Jaina appreciates pats. I don't know if she was fed this morning, though. She hasn't been meowing, so I'm going to assume that she's eaten, and if not, she can wait. She'll have dinner in about 3 hours. So am I. I am the married woman too. Lol. Hey, look, I'm just honest, okay? Sometimes brutally honest, but for the most part, I'm just honest. Creepily sweet honest as well sometimes, yes. But look, that's just me. That's just how I am. I didn't technically get hurt this morning. I just had a massive fucking shock. And like a, oh shit, I nearly died moment. But I didn't actually get hit. I'm sorry. Oh, for those who haven't actually seen what I'm working on, don't judge. Promise this is not an ego boost. It was just I really want to draw. I really want to see. I want to draw what my hair looks like. So it was an attempt. And wow, look, you can only just see the tiny little bits of strings right now. But no, I am really, really happy with how this is coming out. Without sounding braggish or anything, I really like this. Well, it's passing at the moment. Holly, whoa, hey, haven't seen you in a while. Hope that things have been going well and that you didn't nearly die this morning. Sorry, I'm being dramatic. Sort of. It's more like a cartoonish version of myself because my eyes are not that big. I just wanted to put the way my hair looks, on paper, I thought it would look cool. the sketch didn't quite translate into lines, but I managed to still make it work. And yes, this will probably be my picture on a few websites when it's done. And yes, I will probably, use it on my thumbnails maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, well, good luck, Holly. Nah, I've told this story a few times, but I almost got hit by a car this morning. Like, legit. Seconds. I don't even want to know. But yeah, I almost got hit by a car. Cool. Like, it's a toonish. It's my style version of me, I guess. But no, if nothing else, I freaking love how the hair's come out. So yeah, I just wanted to put that on paper because my hair's not going to be like this forever, but I really like it, so. Yeah, nah, car almost hit me. And now I'm just doing some strangly hair bits. And I was just showing people in case they hadn't seen what I was actually working on. Because they're like, oh, it's a zoom in of something. It's like, yeah, she's doing hair. Right, okay, cool. Any move is still a move, though, and I wish you the best of luck. Hey, sweet girl. She's just adjusting on me. She's very sweet. Yeah, more out there. Jaina, please don't grab my pen. She's very tempted to grab my pen. Lol. We're good. Ooh, and trick. I'm going to go behind. So this way it doesn't go over anything else I've done. Sorry! I like my hair, okay? Yes, it's got split ends. Yes, it's a bitch to, brush. I was going to say comb. Brush sometimes, but I love it. I love my hair. Seriously. So, yes, okay. And I haven't really drawn a picture of me in a while. So, I just thought it'd be cool. Not for any particular reason other than I like the way my hair looks. And I haven't drawn me, air quote, in a while. There's a chance I might do something similar with Gooby where I'll just like make the top bit brown and just the rest of her regular colour. Oh, lol. Fair enough. No, I like hair. I'm lame. Oh, Jaina, are you trying to grab my phone? What do you want my phone for? You're so weird. I adore this cat so much. Pained me not to, be here last night. But, I was exhausted, I was tired, and I just really didn't want to leave at that point. I would have rather left in the morning, so. As it turned out, it was raining, but I had my umbrella, so no issues. But umbrellas are good. Come on. That's better. Not a near-death experience, but I have had an accident on the tram before. Funnily enough, I was wearing a dress that was a tiny, tiny little bit too long for me. I stood on it, and I tripped on the step. Maybe. Okay. We're just entering a bit of a rain phase at the moment. Like, it comes and goes in bits and pieces, but yeah, at the moment, it's been raining the last couple of days. Hair. Teehee. I'm sorry. I like hair. Sue me. I don't know why. There's just something therapeutic about it. I like eyes and I like hair. But hair, I think you can just do a little bit more. I could do a little bit more with. How would I drawing a character that has no hair? I don't know. Lol, Matt might just be, in the distance or something. I mean, there's no rules saying you have to chat every second that you are in the stream. Like, you're allowed to just lurk. There's no rule saying if you are here, you must chat to me. That is a rule. Be a very sucky rule. I mean, not everyone wants to chat. Sometimes you just want to lurk. I mean, I have times when, you know, I don't feel like chatting. And I just want to look through all these other conversations. You know? True story. Lol. I don't care. And yeah, I will do the inside as well. I'm just doing the outside at the moment because I like it. But I kinda like it. Yep, some blonde bits here because I can. No, okay. Nice, nice. I'm not exactly a stranger to not that per se, but I've smoked. Not a cigarette, but I've smoked. Thank you. No, I really like this. I did a similar thing with another picture a while ago, but it was years ago. Doing it now, I could probably do it a lot better, but where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I'll just open the PNG. Maybe this should just be my thing. Do a small face and then a frick ton of hair. This still kind of holds up. The face, the skin is a little bit, but the hair's still nice. The hair's still pretty good. The highlight on the hair, though, could be done a little bit more subtly. Nice. Adam's family. Nope, I don't know who they are. Morticia, Gomez, Wednesday, Pugsley, Uncle Fester, Thing, Cousin It. Don't know them. I know a little, but not a lot. But yeah, so this is like the only other picture I could think of where I've like just drawn a face and then just a frick ton of hair. And then there was also Sea of Green, but I don't think that's on this computer. Which is basically a woman with hair just surrounding her. Oh, nice. No, I don't think Sea of Green is on here. Damn. That's fine. It was kind of me being sarcastic. Probably. Lol. Anyway, so that's the other picture I've got where it's basically just a face with a lot of hair. So, kind of the same thing. Maybe that should just be my thing. Face, lots of hair. We'll see though. Nice. Yep. Lol. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But I enjoy these streams. These streams are great. They, you know, I'm myself on these streams. I don't pretend to be someone I'm not. Like, I know there are some people that definitely put on a little bit of an act. But no, what you see is what you get with me. I'd like to think anyway. I mean, sometimes I might hype up how happy I am when I'm actually going through a bunch of shit, but normally I am myself. Sort of. Sort of. It was a long time ago. What was it called? Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Where is it? There is one semi-horrific thing I've drawn before. It's not terrible, but it definitely put me outside of my comfort zone. That's it. Oh, looking at it now, lovely. Oh, I'm glad, Matt. I'm sorry to hear that. This. It's not that bad, but if I could... Yeah. Is there anything... Oh, there was one other thing. I did it for Dolan. What was it called? But bear in mind, the colouring is not up to par with what I can do now, but that was pretty fun at the time. Boodle. An attempt was made. It was a long time ago. So that and that is probably the closest I've come to horror. It was fun though, and I enjoyed it. I don't know. So this is a Nurgle's Rot, which I think it's from a game. It was a long time ago. Like I said, oh, look at the detail on this on these teeth. Actually, look at this. I tried to. I mean, you can see some, some breaks and some. God, there's a lot of things I missed on here. But look, it was a long time ago. Probably 2015. Give me a go. Arigato. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Love the hippos. Although hippos are actually very dangerous. The screamy white lady. Well, this is actually a thumbnail for Dolan back in the days. This is for ghost stories. Except it wasn't used in the thumbnail. It was used as the introduction image. So like he has the thumbnail, you click the image, and then he says, from this person to this person, we count down all this stuff, all these ghost stories, or something like that. I couldn't tell you what year it was, but yeah, there was a year that I did a few pieces for Dolan. Oh, there's also this one. Open. That wasn't the one I was thinking, but I kind of like that too. Where is it? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's not bad. Anyway, now there was also this one, which I thought was freaking hilarious. And yeah, I used a few shading techniques here, but... Oh, Janie, you want to hop off? And yes, it's exactly what it looks like. You've got a woman smoking, she's pregnant, she's drinking, and she's using her kid as a coaster. And the kid is obviously beat up. The story was Worst Parents. It's just the GIF, though. Jane, are you going to jump up on the thingy? You don't have to jump up on the thingy. Anyway, I will go back to doing hair and stop going through stuff. Yep, that's a hair. That's nice. Creativity is great. Creatives are fun. Yeah. Wrong shade, but okay. Doesn't work down there with the blondes. What? Where's the nose? No nose? What's the worst nose? Which one is the worst nose? Is it the kid? Is it the woman? Or are you talking about the fact that I actually attempted to draw my nose here? Oh, you mean you like how I did my nose? Yeah, no, I tried to make it semi-legit. My nose actually, if you look at it properly, it's uneven. So one nostril is a bit thinner than the other, so... And there's actually a weird bump on one of my sides, so... I tried though. It's cool, it's fine. I'm not offended. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. But that's funny. There are some jokes that I think do take it a little bit far, but others where it's just like, nice. Lol. I don't have the nicest looking nose, but I'd like to think that it's somewhat accurate because it goes down, then it has a hump, then it has another hump, and she is meant to be looking up slightly, so yeah. And it's not like it's like in proper portrait. It's just like a slight representation. It's about the hair. It's not about the face. Thanks. Oh, Quiplash. Quiplash is so fun. But yes, we can go too far. I can go too far on Quiplash. Especially my leprechaun time. I don't know if anyone remembers the leprechaun, but I do, because the reaction I got from it was so funny. Sorry. Yeah, that was fun. Good times. Good times. Quiplash later, I'm not sure. I'm really enjoying this right now, but we'll see. But no, just saying funny but mean things on Quiplash. As long as you know, if in the right context, Because the last thing I want to do is upset or hurt someone, because I know what that's like. I know what it's like to upset someone, and it's really, really sucky. It really hurts me when I upset someone. What even hurts me more is when they don't tell me. Or they don't explain it until later. It's like, by the way, that thing you said was really offensive. And it's like, I'm sorry. Why didn't you tell me? Okay. Thank you, Matt. I'll definitely read your messages later. And if you have any art things that you want to show me, feel free. I'm always happy to witness and give a light criticism if you ask for it. Not that I really need to criticize anything, but you know what I mean. Like a light one. Like anything that might need to be, twigged a little bit, Nothing bad. But no, have a nice night. Maybe. Oh, Jaina, she leaned on me. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to it. Please show me. Don't be afraid. I will never get upset at a joke. Good. The thing with me is, you can bag me all you want, because I've said worse things about myself in my years. But if you come after one of my friends, or even a fandom that I'm really, 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 really into, like at that point of just being an absolute dick, I will not be happy. But no, for the most part, I think I can take jokes. Normally. I need to make it lighter. Come on, settle down inside my love. We're accidentally in love. Is it raining? I can never tell. It's like, is it raining? It could just be really windy. Nice. Your hair be crazy. This is going to be a crazy hairpiece. If I do nothing else today, it'll just be the outside hair bits. Which is cool. Do, 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 do. We'll see how this goes. I love getting random songs in my head. Right now I'm thinking of one that's from my childhood. Like there was this game before internet, we used to have CD-ROMs, and there were a couple of, I'm pretty sure they were actually educational now that I think back on it. But there were like some interactive games that I would play. And yeah, just one of the songs from that is what I'm thinking about. Just a nice little tune. I don't think it's from any music. Lol. It's funny. Tee. Best joke I have is cows go. Cows go who? No, cows go moo. It's not even my joke. I just repeated a lot because it was just so... It's dumb, but it's funny. So I repeat it and I like it. Even if that makes me a little weird. Do you have a good story? Oh, I have a million stories. It's just a matter of what I feel like on the day. Nah, I have a lot of stories. Places I've been, things I've seen, people I've dealt with. Horror art stories, some. I don't really have any horror clients per se. Not horror clients. Although there was a time I was drawing fetish art and I didn't realise it was fetish art. Because silly, young, naive Gooby is like, hey, this person wants my art. Yay, I will draw it. Naive. Gotta be careful. A lot of artists are taken advantage of. Before a lot of artists take commissions, they'll take requests. And I think it's sort of like the building block to figuring out if they can actually do commissions or if people are actually interested in their work. But no, I did a few requests back in my early days. And some of those were definitely fetish, but I didn't realise they were fetish. It was just, oh cool, this person wants me to draw something for them. How awesome! Someone likes my work. Naive child, didn't know any better. And before anyone asks, none of it was porn. Thankfully. Not that anyone asked, but I just want to clarify it was not porn. But it was definitely fetish stuff. That too, yeah. That is definitely rain. I like rain. I only like rain because of Dolan. I not hated rain, but I wasn't a fan of rain for the longest time. And then you meet someone that adores rain, and then it just changes your whole, your whole lookout. I know I don't need to be doing this. This is technically inside, but I'm just making sure. Yep. No. Requests. That's definitely a thing a lot of artists do. But then you get people that ask for a multi-character drawing, and that's where it's like, no. Those things you do need to get paid for. I've seen my share of... It's happened to me, and I've seen it happen to other people as well, It's sucky, but some people just take advantage of the people that is like, hey, if anyone likes my art and I could draw you something, let me know. That would be awesome. Poor naive children. I was naive children. But no, I did not draw porn. I have to emphasize, I did not draw porn. I have drawn butts though. Not naked butts, but butts. Lol. Okay. This is either going to be funny or cringe. I was going to say, where's the... Come on. Let me guess my internet's being funny. I'll turn off my Wi-Fi because I don't think my Wi-Fi is working right now. But I've got phone data, so that's fine. Ah! Lol, sorry. It was a joke. I laughed at the joke. Oh, it's fine. We deal with it sometimes. Internet here is very touch and go. Best internet I've had was definitely Dolan's at our original place before he sold it. I don't know. Internet's just weird. It was a joke. I don't think Dwight would have really sent it. He just said a thing and it was like, yeah. It was more just a character was posing in a way where they were sort of bent over, but they were not naked. It was just obvious that they had a tushy. That's all. I've drawn 2 pictures like that. I hope that I know I've said this a million times before, but I just want to check. I hope that me drawing hair is not boring. It's really therapeutic for me. I don't know why. I think it's just the motions. But I understand that it might be boring for some people, and I understand. But no, this is just different process in a picture, bits and pieces getting done. And I like it. I'm sure there are some tushy-less people out there somewhere. You know, people that just didn't get lucky. Not calling her out or anything, but my mum would often say that she didn't have a butt. Hehe. Just making sure. Cool. Yep. Funny joke. Sorry, that's what Dolan says. If someone says something silly, he's like, funny joke. It's such a Dolan thing. Dolan's a funny man. Yeah. Well, body types, you know? Body types aren't always your best friend. I'm not going to lie, I know I've said this before. I have decent sized hips, which means that I am not ashamed of my figure. The only thing... Oh, I've lost weight recently. I've definitely lost weight. The scales were unsure if they were working or not because they kept on saying low battery. That's really funny, actually. But no, the scale has batteries in it now, and I've definitely lost weight. I am not quite at my ideal goal yet, but I've lost weight. That's nasty. That's nasty. Oh my god, that's so nasty. New word of the day. Nasty. Come on. Give me your shine. Ooh, ooh. That's nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. There we go. I've had stitches 3 times in my life, but they were all... I can't remember them. At all. It's always good to know that you're losing weight and not gaining it. Because, yeah, I do get lazy sometimes, or I have a week of eating really well, and then I'm like, you know what, I deserve that treat. And then that treat ends up being a bit longer than you intend. I'm human at the end of the day. I like food. Knowing people, that doesn't sound too surprising. Fair enough. Don't do it then. I had stitches on my head, I think, and maybe on my arm. I don't remember. But no, I had to have stitches before because I was an extremely accident-prone child. And it continues on into my adulthood. Like, I grip the rails when I go downstairs because there is a 50% chance that I will probably slip. So I grip the rails so I don't slip. Or if I do slip, I'm holding onto the rail. I don't know, it's just on my forehead or something. I probably walked into the corner of something. This girl here was a very accident-prone child. Like, what happened today, for example, was not my fault. Rule of thumb, a general rule of thumb, do not ask a girl her weight. Don't. I'm talking about my weight because, you know, I'm somewhat comfortable with it. I wouldn't be saying anything if I wasn't comfortable. But I'm still not a fan of people that, you know what, whenever I talk about my weight, people are always like, oh, you look fine, you don't have any weight problems. And then it's like, yeah, but I've got a gut. Like, the weight that I have is one that I hide. Probably. Don't know, I've never done that. I've never chipped a tooth. Thankfully. Yay me for never chipping a tooth. Congratulations, Ali. My grip is either really good or really bad, so I don't know what to make of that. Okay, that's dangerous. Yeah, I'm not too sure how you would actually reply to that. That's nasty, actually. Yeah, no, that was bait. I wonder if she was dead to do it. Because yeah, that's not nice. Less like I have a grip, but I still slip. That's my fault. As in, you know, fault as in thing that's wrong with you. Not fault as in you did it on purpose. I'm going to have to do something a little bit different for the hair on the main layer. I'm just going to have to do multiply. So I'll use the same shade all the way down, and then I'll put it on multiply so it'll blend. But I have to use a darker colour. And then for the lighter colour, maybe I can get away with using the same shade. We'll see. There's a lot to do still, but I'm having fun. Oh, look at this one. She is really close to being done. It's just like a couple of other little shady things on like her leg or her arm or something. Just a tiny bit more brightness between, well, subtlety between the light and darkness. And I was also thinking, I think her head might be just a tiny little bit too big. But I really can't tell because it is stylized. It's not realistic. The look is definitely more human-like, but as opposed to anime-like. But yeah, I still kind of like it though. Hey, sweet girl. She just looks at me and she's like, lean on me. Like I've said a million times, I love my cat. Ah, excuse me. Alright. Alright, is that on this? Is that on that layer? Yes, it is. Okay. So I can... Cool. Like I said, I just want a tiny little bit more... A little bit more light and darkness contrast. Not a lot. And I think this could be shaded just a bit more. Jaina is purring and she's happy and that makes me happy. Maybe a tiny bit more shade on the boob as well. Lol. People will make rumours about anything though. And even if you were dating, whatever. People are allowed to have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have. That's all they really want. Yep. Some fun. When the working day is done, oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Wanna have fun. Girls wanna have. You need to sort of train yourself for that. Or warm up to hit those notes. That's all I really want. Some fun. When the working day is done, oh girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Da 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 da. I know you're not seeing things. There are dots on her legs because I got a tool and I just went over it. I can do it. I can do it, but I need to train. I need to train up. Congratulations, Chinese food is awesome. Hope you enjoy it. Maybe. That's all I'm really here for is to annoy you. See, some songs you can't do that with. I can hit those notes though, believe it or not. And it's better when you've actually got the music because you actually know how fast or how slow to go. I'm pretty happy with this bit. Maybe a tiny bit more shading there. And yes, we are looking at essentially a butt. But not quite the butt. Very close. The bottom of the butt. I'm sorry. Nice. And Jane is purring. It's adorable. I love her so much. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I know what to do. I can just click this bit. Duh. Allie. Allie. You're losing your edge. I don't think I'm in the right spot. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay. Not sure if I'd believe, but cool. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit more there. Yeah, I think that's good. Or should I tone that down just a little bit? It's like... Seriously, God, Ali, give it a rest. Yep. Da 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 da. Da da da. Nah, girls are cruel. Don't fall for their tricks. They're not worth it. Da, da, da. It's about balance. Funny. Or should I use that grey? Because there's a grey that I'm using on the face. Maybe I should use the grey. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grey. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from the rose on the grey. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grey. I've been kissed by a rose on the grey. And yes, there's definitely too intense, but I really needed to get rid of that other colour because it was too orange. Oh, I love that song, but it gets to that point where you've heard it so many times and you're like, Jesus, give it a break, man. I mean, it's going to be orange no matter what, but is it too orange? Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grey. Oof. Don't scroll. Don't scroll. There. Look at there. I don't know. As I've said before, girls be tricky. Girls be bitches. I can say that. I am bitch. Sorry. Hey, Michael, how are you? It's been a while. There. Little bit of love, little bit of love. Good song. This is the way you left me. I'm not pretending. No love, no hope, no glory, no happy ending. Lol. Still like the eyes. Hoping that things have been going well for you. Things have been a little all over the place for me, health-wise, luck-wise, but I'm still alive. And things could literally be a lot worse right now. I could be in a hospital bed or dead. Sorry to sound like I'm exaggerating, but yeah, I had a near-death experience earlier. Like I said, sorry for sounding dramatic. probably wouldn't have been too happy. No, he would have definitely been upset. He would probably say jokes like Gooby pancake or something. But the car was going so fast, I don't think I would have been flattened. I think I just would have been like, whoosh. I just would have gone flying. Because there's no way I would have been, I don't think I would have been, unless I was walking really fast, I don't think I would have been squished. I just would have been propelled if I was hit. And I wasn't wearing any safety stuff either. I had my jacket. I was wearing boots. I had my umbrella. Maybe my umbrella would have impaled me. I'm sorry. That's just creepy. But yeah, no, that happened. Anyway, that's my life. That happened. Not good. Probably. They were speeding. I have no idea. I didn't see. All I heard was the whoosh. And yeah, before I could really process what happened, yeah, it was a moment. It was scary. Would not recommend. Do not recommend almost getting hit by a car. If you can avoid it, please do, because it does weird things to you. I don't know if they were on their phone, but they didn't have a license plate. And as I said before, the tram driver came out and asked me if I was okay. I admitted, I'm shocked, but I'm alive. Yeah, but I would have flown pretty far because that car was going really fast. I don't know, maybe I would have had my foot rolled. I don't know. Look, it didn't happen. I'm alive. But there's still a bunch of what if. But this person was definitely a menace. Bad. Do not trust them. Even Jaina agrees. She's just sniffing here on the side, being like, "Yep, no, don't trust them." Da, 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 da. I don't think this car was trying to hit me. I think they were just being very, very damn careless. Because they, had no idea. Know that your roses in bloom. But anyway, that's my life. I am still alive. I'm still alive and I walk alone. That's cool. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. Hopefully that's not the case. Oh, sweetie. Oh, my sweet girl. She's just leaning into me. She's good. Good baby. Good baby. Oh, you missed me. I love her. I can't believe I was always hit by a car. Sorry. I'm just thinking it's like, yep, could do a little bit of light there maybe. Just a little bit. Little bit of light, little bit of light, little bit of light, little bit of light. Don't, Jaina. Mama's here. Mama's not going anywhere. And even if I did, you'll be coming with me. Oh. I'm sorry, but she's adorable. And yes, I'm aware you're staring at a butt again. Oops. Okay, so that is way too bright. A 5 is too bright. A 1. Oh, geez. That's horrifying. Psh. No, she's just leaning into me. She's happy that I'm here, because like I said, I wasn't here last night. I stayed over at a friend's place. Good friend. Probably one of my best friends. That might be too far. But that's okay, because I can blur it. When I say blur it, I think of that episode of SpongeBob where it's like, blur it? Blur it? Oh, SpongeBob. Why? I was talking about the other stuff, but yeah, I might have mentioned it. But it's okay. How are you going? Wait, did I do that in the wrong... Holy shit, I did that in the wrong thing. I did that in my shadows layer. No wonder it looks a little funny. Okay, that kind of works though. I just need to blur it. It's just not really right for me to have a thing like that in my shadows layer, but I'll keep it. It's part of the system now. And that explains why I didn't show up at the other one. Okay. Yeah. If you want. Like, I'm happy you didn't get turned into a pancake. That would be nice. No, I don't know if you can hear it, but she's purring. Very intensely. Oh, she misses me so much. Dana, it was just a night. So clingy. Oh, she's so clingy. True that. It's the pose she's in. That's her legs. My girl is purring and it makes me happy. Bee. Yep. Zoom in's not too bad. Still want to do something with the eyebrow. Just a tiny little something. Not much. You probably do hear the purring. Her purrs can be quite loud sometimes. But I love her so much. Yes, I do. Yeah, probably a little less. Put a little ladder. Da, 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 da. Well, Laurie isn't exactly a thin character. But I think as well, I might have to adjust her boobs just a little bit, like just make them a tiny bit bigger. Just a tiny, small, squashy amount. Not to that point of being an X or anything like that. I gotta stop scratching my face. We try, it's a waste of our time. They don't get away. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? It's nothing, but I know it's done. Bra sizes. Bra sizes be massive sometimes. That's all. Now there's a couple of things I might need to adjust. If not, I need to at least make her head a little bit smaller. Yeah, but I think that's like fake boob territory. Maybe. Don't ask me. I'm happy with my semi-average size. I don't know. I think I might be on the smaller scale, but yeah. It doesn't bother me. But no, some people do naturally just have massive tits. That part is true. Really? And how do they handle it? Are they like, please kill me? Because I don't know if I could handle that. I'd be like, why am I like this? DD. Nah. They'd be bigger than the Ds. Brag. Well, whatever. Brag if you want. I don't care. There's more to life than massive boobs. Sorry, not sorry. It probably happens. I mean, no one's safe. I've definitely seen, not necessarily as Gooby, but I've definitely seen my art edited back when I was doing a lot of Anthro stuff years ago. Yeah, no, I'm aware of double Ds. I'd say you don't want them, but hey, look, maybe some people's fetishes is I want boobs someday, and hey, look, if you want boobs, no. That's true. Teehee. Like I said, I like drawing hair. I like drawing hair. Ooh, that one probably not so much. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the glue. Eat. No, I've seen that. I've seen, not recently, I won't look at it, but I'm aware that it exists. Very, very aware that it exists. Most popular one is, surprise, surprise, Shimmer. I believe. Lol. Yeah, no, it exists. I'm very aware of it. It's weird to see my character done that way because she's a mermaid, so the only thing you really see with Gooby is tits. Normally. But please, I beg you, do not link me any stuff. Well, yeah, no, Melissa. Yeah, that's not surprising. Pretty burb lady. Oh man, itchy, itchy, itchy. Shouldn't itch though. Gooby, for me, she's innocent. Like, she's just a goofball. Like, one of the things that really pisses me off is seeing an innocent character being turned into something they're not. Especially if they're underage and you just happen to see it and you're like, well, I'm just going to keep scrolling. I didn't see that. I don't need to see that. I'm sorry to my eyes and everything, but oh god, that was terrible. Things like that, yeah. Yeah. Oh, stop being cute. Here I am talking about not safe for work, and here's my cat just staring at me like, hey, pay attention to me. Pat my little chin. You pet your little chin. Is that all you want? I promise, I'm talking to my cat. I'm not just talking randomly to nobody. I love her so freaking much. Alright. The thing is, let's see if I can freaking do this. Alright, let's go save. Watch me do cool stuff. Alright, save. Probably. Save as. Just wait. I need to stop scratching. File. Save as. Alright, so this one's I'm going to call EX, which I usually stands for experiment. So if it goes bad, I've still got the other one. Let's see how we go. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. All the way up, all the way up. Just gotta find out where this layer is. Da 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 da. Definitely want that. Oh wow, look how that looks without the hairlines. No, the hairlines need to stay. Okay, layer 10. I guess that's the light of the hair. Cool. Yes, no, that makes sense. Sorry, I keep on forgetting what my layers are. Alright, where is my... Is it layer 8? Nope. Layer 11? Nope. Is it layer 9? Nope. Layer 7? Oh, this one right here that says SIG. Okay. SIG goes on top of everything. And now I can do this. Watch. Gooby, what are you doing? Okay. If it screws up, we'll be fine. This is fine. I've still got the backup. It screwed up. Yeah. Alright, so what happened was when I merged it, I merged the, alright, so I can merge it, but I can't merge the bottom two. They have to stay separate. Right, merge layers. Ooh, something happened there too. What happened there? Because I merged the layers. Eyes are still okay. I think I might have done something. Just undo merge layers. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. It's funny. It's like I see this and I see that and I see a mistake and it's like, yep, and I keep on seeing mistakes. So I can't merge the layers yet. But basically, what I want to do is I want to grab the head and shrink it a little bit. So I feel like her head is just a tiny, tiny, tiny smidgen a little bit too big. But to change it, I need to have all my layers together. Because of the background. Jane is being cute. I just feel like her head's just a tiny bit big. I don't know. Is it me? Is her head too big or am I just paranoid? What the heck was I going to do? I forgot. Yes, there's a bit of hair over here that doesn't work. A bit of... this green is overlapping. And that's that layer, so it's all good. Okay. Drag it back. Well, I would hope if I was in the right layer. Drag it back. Drag it. Drag this out a little bit. I still feel like it's too big. Let's try it anyway. Save. Okay. Take 2. All good. Like I said, I've still got the other ones, so I'm not ruining anything. Okay. Crap. Okay, try this again. Because I clicked on something else on like merge visible or something. No, merge layers. Merge layers. Okay. Please don't screw up. Please don't screw up. Please don't screw up. Please don't screw up. Alright. Transform. Was it warp? Yes, it's warp. Okay, so. Let's just... It doesn't look right. I can still, you know, take it back. I feel like it needs to be just a little bit. That's still right, isn't it? I guess. Take that there to there, that. Yeah, because I forgot to build the top layer. Maybe I'll just leave it. Might be okay. Alright. Apply. Ooh, okay. And how did I do it before? So I've done this before, but now she's got that break. Is it obvious though? Yes, it is. I think the head's bigger though. Gooby's a freaking genius sometimes. Drag it up, drag it up, drag it up. Oh, not there. There. Alright, drag, yep, drag. 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 No, it's too broken. But there is a way to do it. And now I'm scratching my head. Like I said, I've still got the original file, so it's not like I've completely fucked up. I lost some of the shape of her head there too, because the whole point is that her head is meant to be slightly more oval and pointy, so that was that too. I have done it before. I've adjusted whole. To be fair though, that's normally like a completed picture and then I grab a segment and I move it down. No, Jaina. I guess I'll just leave it and say she's stylized. I mean, I was fine with it until I looked at her head and then I was like, oh boy, her head's too big. That was not bad, but it's not the same. There are definitely things that I haven't done. Thank you. Alright. And this is what she looks like with the black lines. For once, I actually prefer with... No, I actually don't really... I think the black lines take away from it. Unless I minimise the black lines, but no. I think it looks better. I mean, the whole point is... Yeah, like that. Baby girl. Okay. Oh, is there still a zigzag there? Don't worry, this is just me picking. Oops, wrong thing. Nah, wrong thing again. Tools! Sometimes. But a lot of people use references like this. This pose. This pose is referenced. I'm more than happy to share the reference. But even then I still did my own thing with it, sort of. Like I took the reference and I didn't like trace it or anything. I just used it as like a pose base. Okay. I mean, I could potentially do another shine on the shoes, but it's not necessarily a necessity. Just like maybe, come on, drop down, shadows. This is not a necessity, and I'll probably step backwards. I'll be like, yeah, no, I don't like that. Or even see it for that matter. Okay, no, that's okay. Just a little bit of extra on here, just a little bit extra on the shoes. It's like, I can't see what you're doing. I can see what I'm doing. It's just a tiny, tiny little bit. Maybe I'll use some highlights. Just a little bit. Okay, now do it on the other one too. So basically I'm just making the shoes, just making it stand out just a tiny, tiny little bit more. I cannot see that at all. Oh no, I can see it now. That's cool. That's the whole point. But now if I do highlights, how much is this going to show? Oh no, it barely shines through whatsoever. Because of the shade, because of the layer underneath. Alright. How are we doing? I don't know, I just want to make the shoes just a bit shinier, that's all. Dull. I'm sorry to hear that. Shoes better, shoes nicer. I like the shoes. Not the shoes were bad, the shoes were definitely not bad. Oh, maybe a little bit more shine over here. There we go, a little bit shine there. Make you shine. This is the time. Now I might be taking it too far. It's like, Gooby, what the frick are you doing with the shoes? I'm playing! I'm like, this looks alright. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does. It's just a little bit extra because I can. Shoes are nice. Cool. No, I like that. I think that's good. I think it's nice to add a little bit extra to the shoes. Okay, save. Ain't touching it no more. Ain't touching it. Ain't touching it. No, no touching. Except maybe except my signature. I'm not touching the picture. I'm just touching my signature. My signature is down here, I believe. Okay. Like maybe I can move the signature here or something. There. And just change the opacity a little bit. Cool. That's it though. I just want to change the signature. Maybe I could still keep it there, but maybe here. What about there? That's cool. Okay. Okay. So merging all the layers together and shrinking the head didn't work out the way I wanted to. I just wanted to make the shoe stand out just a tiny bit more. I'm pretty happy with that. Lol, I completely erased the name and just called it Pat. Right. Cool. Right, get rid of this. And let's have a look at what it looked like before versus what it looks like now. Don't save. Right. Progress 7, I'm guessing. Yes, I believe this was the last save. So double gander, progress 2. No, definitely. Oh, progress 2 doesn't look too bad. 7. Alright. Bear in mind there's like a little bit of, you know, colour leakage there, but let's just have a gander and compare the pair, as they say. Alright, so let's look at the difference. I'll get rid of this too. Wow, okay, yeah. There's a interesting... Oh yeah, I'll get rid of these two. Just so I can actually check properly. Okay, yep. Besides the signature, the shoes are a bit better. The lighting, I think, is a bit better on the leg. Yep. I want to pay attention to the right things. Okay, so got a tiny little bit of... I mean, the signature moves as well, obviously, but yeah, the shoes are nicer. That's nicer. The hair's a bit better too. Oh, that's right. I also changed the opacity of the red background. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, Margela is purring. My baby is purring. Oh, I love her so much. Who's my baby? Who's my baby? I'm sorry if cat talk is disturbing, but I love her. Alright. Compare that to Goob, who is definitely on her way. The shading on the hair is pretty good, in my opinion. We've got Isadora as well. There's like tiny little bits of hair that have started coming through. Just the outsides though. Dolch Weedy. I love my cat. I don't care. Just thinking. You get my pretty girl. Yep. Yep. Sorry, I'm just thinking. It's like, hey, Gooby's thinking. What the heck? Gooby's thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking. I have no idea. There are some pretty big boobs out there. Just looking at other pictures and what I could potentially work on next. Really thought I'd done the glasses on that one. Lol. Oh, sweetie. My girl. Oh, she licked my nose! Did you see that? Could you see her lick my nose? Trina. Trina. I don't know if you can see that because I can't see both at the same time, but she licked my nose! She licked my nose! You licked my nose. There you go, you can see her ear. What about if we go on the full cam? Can you see that? Sorry. No, not quite. Alright, if I do the pen thing, oh, no, she's not interested. Bye, sweetie! Oh, probably. And yeah, sorry about my messy background. It's just how I am right now. Yeah, I might do a little bit of line art. Because I've been doing a lot of Photoshop. Make sure. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one eye and then I'm just going to put it on the other side because I know that there was a fuck up here somewhere. So that's fine, I'll just, yeah. Copy and paste. Double check that I am on the right thing. All good. Psh. It depends on the individual. I suppose is the best thing to say. It depends on the individual. And yeah, I'm aware that her, tool things don't quite 100% look right. But that's why it's called using a reference later and using a much better program to draw straight lines than my sketch program. So yeah, nah, so Data's having a fun time looking up boob sizes. Fair enough. No, there's some pretty big bosoms out there. But are they real? Or has someone had surgery because, don't know, they just wanted big titters? I'm so funny. No, I'm not. Sorry, should laugh. Okay. Believe everything you read on the internet. No, I'm joking. But no, there are some people that have pretty big tits. I mean, like I said, I had a friend that had to have a reduction because she had back problems. Basically. But no, this was, I don't know if it was a matter of life or death in her case, but it was definitely a case of I want to be comfortable and not in pain. Or I want to avoid back problems. I think that was it. It was, I don't want back problems. Fair enough. Yeah. I don't think it was life or death. I think it was just comfort. And the fact that she was having back problems. And hey, I can say as someone who has a back that acts up sometimes for no reason other than, oh, I slept on it the wrong way, back problems suck. I'm so glad I finished Laurie B. It's a shame that I couldn't fix her head, but it's fine. It's not like it's overly disproportionate. It's just me being like, that's not right, Goober. And as you'll notice, they don't match up, and that's my fault completely. Oops. But I gotta stop scratching because, yeah, bad Goober. Not a bad hand. But I can't help but feel that that should go a different direction. Well, I've mentioned my size before and people have gotten uncomfortable, so I won't go there. And it's not like I have a titty cam or anything like that, so anyway. Well, it's, something that people talk about sometimes. And as I've said before, I'm an open book. Yeah, well, and sorry to, take her quote and definitely not trying to sound like one of those girls, but I'm not like all other girls. Do Jana's hungry. Yeah, it's almost time for a feeding, unless she wasn't fed earlier, because I have no idea if she was fed earlier. I mean, I'm just an open book. That's my problem. I'm an open book, I talk too much. I am sorry. I guess I'm just too trustworthy, maybe. I trust people. That too, yeah, that too. I'm Australian. Australians can be tough. Tough as nails. That is definitely saying I didn't make that up. Gotta stop scratching though, because this is really annoying me. I can imagine my face is flaring up. It's not too bad, but if I was to zoom in, you'd be able to see how dotty it is, so I'm not gonna do that. No, according to Dolan, I have noodle arms. That's an inside joke between us. We won't grow. Yeah, no, we grow. Oh, I know that's the wrong lyric for that particular one. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. That song came under scrutiny a couple of years ago for copying from another well-known source of music. Supposedly, there's like one little riff in it that sounds very similar to a song called I think it's Kookaburra Sits in the Old Gum Tree. Oh, well. It is glow. Okay, okay. Women can grow, excuse me. They can grow plants. They can grow herbs, which are also plants. They can grow babies inside them, so there are all sorts of ways that you can interpret that. I wasn't entirely wrong, you know. Sorry. Cool. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I appreciate that, Gashgoon. Thank you so much for coming. It's heavily appreciated. Next time, maybe I'll play games. It's just that I had a very, very interesting experience this morning. And yeah, I just kind of needed to chill and just chat with people I'm comfortable around. So yeah. Stop scratching, Gooby. Your skin is never going to get better if you keep scratching. Okay. No, there's a song in Australia that goes, Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, laugh, Kookaburra laugh, Kookaburra. I don't know the rest of the song. But that riff, apparently it steals from that. So, yeah. I don't know how true it is, but it does sound very similar. Whether they did it on purpose or if it was just a pure coincidence, I don't know. Traveling with a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. Also, do speak my language. And he just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Let me just look up Kookaburra Sits in the Old Gum Tree. Like, I'll be able to sing, hum along to it, but I don't know the lyrics. Excuse me. Give me a sec. I want the lyrics, you bitch. Really? I forgot about that. This is cute. This is so Australian. There's actually a few verses. Okay. I'm gonna sing it melotone because that's monotone, melotone. Monotone because that's how they would normally sing it to us. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, Mary, Mary, king of the bushes he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra, gay your life must be. Yeah. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, eating all the gumdrops he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, leave some there for me. I can't do the low notes. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, counting all the monkeys he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, that's no monkey, that's me. What? Wait. Stop, Kookaburra, stop. Kookaburra, that's no monkey, that's me. God. It's so freaking Australian, but the lyric that I can never is the first lyric is Kookaburra sits on the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh. Kookaburra, gay your life must be. Bear in mind that gay just used to mean happy and it didn't mean queer. Jaina wants to play with my pen. I should unplug my tablet. I did unplug my tablet. Yay! Well, there you go. There's a bit of Australian history, an old nursery rhyme. Okay. It's still Australian. Jaina, stop playing with my pen. It rolls. She grabs. It falls! The Life of a Kookaburra, I think. Yeah, what's it called? The Kookaburra. I think it's just the Kookaburra song. It's just called Kookaburra Sits in the Old Gum Tree. Even though they only say that for one verse. Da, ba, 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 ba. But yeah, anyway, so in the song A Land Down Under, there's a specific bit where the flute goes do 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 do. So there's a cat on my tablet. What am I supposed to do? I watch. I touch her little fatty pouch. She's got a little fatty pouch. I love her, but she's fat. Jaina, why are you so fat? But yeah, that was a controversy. What you doing, baby? Shh. What you doing? Sorry, I'm just watching. Yeah, maybe. Fair enough. Whoops, wrong window. Sorry. The stream didn't say that, it was just me. I wanted to click this, I click that. Now you're staring at a thing. Yeah. I'm sorry, she's purring, she's cute, she just... attention. Child. I'm gonna move this. I just got the lyrics. Jaina, can I have my tablet back, please, so I can do a little bit more on the art? I'm gonna go to the bathroom soon, but I want to do just a little bit more before I go. Not leaving, just going to the bathroom and maybe getting a snack. Because I all of a sudden got hungry. Maybe. Woof, girl. Hope you're doing well. They're just talking about stuff. It's very exciting. Fair enough. Fun work? Any interesting customers? Or nice customers? Jaina is purring. Jaina is purring. Do 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 do. Jaina is purring. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh, Jaina! She just has no sense of... She doesn't care. She's just like, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna jump. Jaina, not my tablet! Don't mess up my settings. Last time you did that, I had to reset everything. Don't make me reset everything. I don't want to. It's not funny. She's a menace. Aren't you, baby? You're a little menace. You drive me cray-cray. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. She drives me insane. Oh, the kookaburra. Holy shit, it does. I'm just like, yeah, that's the sound of a kookaburra. You know where I used to live, we'd hear a kookaburra almost every morning without fail. Here in the city, it's a little less often. I forgot about the lyric, "Gay your life must be." Not that there's anything wrong with it, I just forgot about it. Ugh. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Oh, kookaburras are beautiful. They're so pretty. They've got blue on their feather. They're very pretty. I wouldn't necessarily see them every morning, but I could hear them. Like, they just go nuts. In fact, there was a legend. This is you know how a lot of indigenous tribes have their own stories about life before people and all that? Well, apparently, the story goes that if Kookaburra doesn't laugh, or if Kookaburra doesn't laugh in the morning, then the sun won't rise. Not super common, but it is well known. It's well known. Common, it depends on the area, but well known for sure. Yeah. Sorry. Ugh. You know, so apparently if a kookaburra doesn't make a noise in the morning, then the sun doesn't rise and then the world ends. Or the sun doesn't rise and it stays night forever or something like that. There were a lot of Aboriginal stories, but I do remember that one. I remember stuff. Okay. It is! I like your... Ayo! What's up? Practically everyone here knows that I was almost hit by a car this morning now. Because I won't shut up about it. Anyway, I'm going to be going to the bathroom soon, but I will be back. Just going to do a tiny bit more on this. Teehee. I hang out with my guy mates too much. Gotta stop imitating them. That was scary. Wasn't exactly something I want to remember. But no doubt I will close my eyes and then see the car go past and be like, well, yeah, that happened. Freaky. Like I said, I called my mum almost as soon as I got back into the apartment. Fair enough. Da, 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 da. Oh, Dolan. Dolan's messaged me. I didn't see that. Oh dear. Yeah, I told Dolan. What did he say? What did he say? How long ago did he send these messages? Sorry, Dolan. Oh. Yeah. he only just sent them a little while ago. I thought maybe he'd sent it an hour ago or something, and I just didn't see the message. But no, he only sent it a short time ago. So it's all good. It's all good. I hate it when you accidentally click a thing and then it does the thing and it's like, no, bad computer. Bad. And then I hiss at it because I'm a cat. No. We keep on talking about seeing it, but then we end up watching other stuff instead. I do know some of the main plot points though, because internet. Jaina being cute. Being her kitty self. Yeah, I'm not going to be... TMI, I'm not going to be able to hold it in much longer, so yeah, I will go to the bathroom very soon. Like I said, because I know that the other eye's a little screwed up, I'm just going to copy and paste it. Shh, we'll see. I don't know every plot point, I just know some plot points. Like, I know that a couple of characters that are still alive in it. So there's that. Cool. Okay, so it's meant to be more there. So try to go the direction that my really went in. So yeah, cool. Fair enough. We'll see. We'll see. Y'all know that I'm a sucker for romance, so. This was gonna be just a tiny one, so yeah. Yeah, well, that's sort of a giveaway, so yeah. I mean, she's one of the first characters you see, so that's really not a spoiler because I'm pretty sure she was in the original ads as well, but yeah. I said no spoilers. Da 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 da. Look at me, I got the song in my head now. Love, kookaburra laugh, kookaburra gay your life must be. Alright, I can't remember if it was black or if I just decided to do the shadow. Let me just have a quick look at your... I can't be bothered using my computer to get my references right now. That's interesting, she's not the first thing. But if, yeah. The first thing it's showing me is cosplay images. I just want to know her eyes. An actual image of her and not... Yeah, I think her eyes are black. Oh, they kind of actually shade in. So yeah, I'll just have to do a gradient. Yeah, I'll just leave it. It's a gradient. But if it's a gradient, that means that it has to be a thinner line. I can do gradients. Da, 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 da. Okay. Well, only you can decide what you want to be at the end of the day. If you want to be an alpha, be an alpha. If you think that you're a beta, then be happy being a beta. Lol. Not too sure what the Zeta is. Sorry. Fair enough. Alright. Me. Yes. Because like I said, I'll need to do a gradient for the eye. Because that's black, but it's sort of got like a bit of a red hue in there as well. So basically, when it comes to doing the black lines, it's just going to be the lashes and maybe the eyebrows. Cool. Now let's take this, this, and flip it. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let's flip it. Transform. Reflect. I want you to flip! Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, so I wasn't too far off. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. But this needs to go opposite now. Cool. Alright, good luck. Maybe. Da, 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 da. Should I just do a gradient anyway? Like black but see-through. No, I shouldn't screw it up. Let's just save. Alright. Okay. I'm thinking I should probably quit now. So I'm going to Dolan's, I need to have the energy. I do need to go to the bathroom. So, but hey, look, we did some eyes, we did the hands. I will make that less. I have to make sure the shape of this is right first, and then I'll crop it. Slash. Hi, Jaina. She climbed on the tablet anyway. It's too late. Cool. Yep. So let's save it, and let's put this here. Yep. Let's make this probably 50%. I'll take a screenshot of it and put that in the Patreon. So be like, yep, Gooby's working on the thing. Oh, so smart. That's it. Astrology is so real. I'm sorry. Right, screenshot of this one, and then I'll save the other two. I mean, Laurie B's finished now, so yeah. Yeah. Fascinating. No, I've never heard of that before. Go back to Photoshop. For the last bit. Oh wow, I've still streamed for just over 3.5 hours. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. So we got my lorry, which I'm really happy with. We got this one, and we've got the line art for your that's been added to a little bit. Let's see, save as desktop. Yeah, I'm gonna save my picture as desktop. Ah! Can you stop that, please? Damn it, Jaina! Damn it! Stop scaring me! Stop it! Stop it! I'm fine. Jaina just doesn't understand principles. God damn it, Jaina. I'm sorry, I'm just annoyed at my cat now. She keeps on jumping up. Jumping, jumping, jumping. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no, I'm going to finish now. And yeah, I appreciate the company. Thank you so much for sharing your stories and just, you know, being great company while I do work on arts. Pretty happy with my work today. So, yeah, that's cool. There's a chance she might read it. Anyway, so I'll need to change out of my hoodie and maybe add another layer of clothing. If you jump on my tablet again, I'm going to scream. At least I'll be prepared. You're doing it. You're going to jump. Are you jumping on my tablet or are you just staring at me? Just staring at me. Alright, thank you for being here. It depends on if I get work on either Wednesday or Thursday. Depending on if I stream then. But we'll see. There might be one more stream this week, but I can't promise anything. Alright,